Welcome everyone to another episode of Smackdown. It's the final Smackdown of August in 2001. After this, I will fast forward to September, the first Raw of September 2001, to see if there's any new call up from development before this video ends. But we're also going to see storylines that are developing as we head towards Unforgiven at the end of September. So let's see how the final Smackdown and the final show of August play out. In a pre-show bout that had decent reaction from the crowd but subpar wrestling, Stacy Keibler defeated Jacqueline, Molly Holly, Ivory, and Tori Wilson when Stacy Keibler pinned Tori Wilson, and this got a 48. Spike did good work at ringside. Ivory's getting better at her gimmick. In a pre-show bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, The Godfather defeated CM Punk by submission with an STF. This got a 39. I thought CM Punk would have won that. All right, so let's run the actual show now that the pre-show's done and see how things go. So glass breaks as Stone Cold on the speakers. Stone Cold walks to the ring holding a microphone with pissed off look on his face. And Stone Cold goes, "Cut that shit off because I'm already in a bad mood. It's not bad enough that the board of directors abused their power by making The Rock the number one contender to my WWF championship at Unforgiven, but then The Rock sink so low to attack me after myself and Triple H defended the WWF Tag Team Championship. Now, if The Rock wants to be destroyed again, like when I ran him off to Hollywood earlier this year, I'll be happy to make sure The Rock never comes back. But Rock, since you don't want to wait until Unforgiven, I don't want to wait either. So come on out here and I'll kick your ass tonight so the board of directors have to find another number one contender." So No Chance plays over the PA as Vince McMahon walks out and he's like, "Calm down, calm down." And Vince goes, "Austin, listen to me. Now, I know you can beat The Rock within an inch of his life any night you want, but it can't happen right now because The Rock has not arrived yet. So why not come back and you can deal with The Rock when he does arrive?" Stone Cold has a look on his face, like a look like, "Are you kidding me?" He just shakes his head and walks off because he can't beat The Rock up if The Rock isn't there. This got an 85, so this was a strong start to the show. And it sinks just like that. In about that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling, Jerry Lynn defeated Gregory Helms by submission with a cross armbreaker submission. Jerry Lynn successfully defends the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship. They had great chemistry, and this got a 43. So Buff Bagwell and Canyon are backstage discussing their loss on Raw to Stone Cold and Triple H. And Canyon goes, "Can you believe it? We were so close to becoming the tag team champions." And Buff goes, "I know, we had Austin and Triple H where we wanted them, but it just didn't work the way we thought." And Canyon goes, "If we can't get another shot at the WWF Tag Team Championship, why don't we go after the WCW Tag Team Championships?" So the Dudley Boys come into frame, and Bubba Ray goes, "The only problem with that plan for the two of you, my brother Devon and I hold the WCW tag team titles. We beat a different WCW tag team that thought they were unbeatable. But if you think you can take these titles from us, take your shot. But if you fail, you're going to suffer the same fate the former champs of these belts suffered." And Devon goes, "Oh, my brother, testify." And Canyon goes, "Whoa, guys, we will be going after these tag team titles, but we are going to take our shots when we're ready, not when you tell us to." So Canyon and Buff Bagwell start backing up, showing they don't want to fight with the Dudley Boys right then and there. And Bubba Ray Dudley goes as Canyon and Buff Bagwell are backing up. Bubba Ray Dudley goes, "Anytime you two grow a pair, we'll be ready." And this got a 44. Some of these stories are low. Segment ratings may be low because um, this is the first night of the story. Like some of these stories weren't even around when I did War, so That's always a problem, unfortunately. In a decent match, Farouk, defeated Haku by pinfall with the Dominator. During the match, we also had Rikishi run in and attack Farouk, and this got a 52. Ooh, but Farouk was celebrating his victory in the ring. Rikishi and Haku beat down Farouk because Rikishi beat down Bradshaw on Raw. Um, but this did not do good. So Hugh Morris comes down to the ring with a microphone and a smile on his face. And Hugh Morris goes, "In case you missed SummerSlam this weekend, I proved Billy Gunn as just a loudmouth when I defeated him in the ring. What that should prove to everyone back there is WCW is the home of the superior athletes. Myself and the rest of WCW wanted a chance, not just because we were robbed of our previous company by a television network. We wanted the opportunity because we are better than the guys who built this company or got invited to come over. If anyone back there has a problem and disagrees with with what I said, I'm right here to confront." So Chris Benoit music plays as he comes out. And Hugh Morris goes, "Whoa, Chris, I don't know why you would have a problem with what I said. You helped build the company that I used to work for, but you left. You left and you had somewhere to go. But guys like me, we didn't get that invitation. So, Chris, the only problem you should have is being a turncoat when WCW put the world championship on you. You could have been the guy that helped the company into a new millennium, but you and your friends walked out. But I got a way we can fix that." And then Hugh Morris tries a clothesline on Chris Benoit, but Chris Benoit was ready. He ducks, hit the German suplex on Hugh Morris. Hugh Morris rolls out of the ring while Chris Benoit is watching from the ring. And that's how this segment ends. And this got a 44. In a bout that had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Sean Stasiak defeated Jeff Hardy by pinfall. Stacy Keibler did good work at ringside. Jeff Hardy and Lita have great chemistry, and this got a 50. So Lillian Garcia catches up to the Big Show backstage, and Lillian goes, "Big Show, if I could have a minute, why did you attack the Undertaker on Raw?" And the Big Show goes, "It's real simple. The Undertaker is the WCW United States Champion, and I want that belt. I've been loyal, just waiting my opportunity, but if I have to take opportunities myself, that is what I did when I attacked The Undertaker and put him on notice." Lillian Garcia goes, "Does that mean you are currently on Team WCW or ECW?" And Big Show goes, "Not at all. I'm still loyal to Team WWF, but I'm loyal to one person more than WWF. I am loyal to myself. I have to look out for myself before I can look out for anyone or anything else. So the WCW United States Championship will stay in the camp of Team WWF, but that's because I'm going to be United States Champion. All right?" And Lillian goes, "Thank you for your time. Michael Cole, Taz, back to you guys." And this got a 54. I thought it would do better, but in about that had good heat and decent wrestling, Rob Van Dam defeated Kane by pinfall with the Frog Splash. Rob Van Dam successfully defends the hardcore title. Kane seemed off his game. So Christian attacks Booker T backstage, leaving him down and out. This got a 50. In about that had great heat and decent wrestling, Chyna defeated Lita by pinfall with the powerbomb. Chyna successfully defends her women's championship. This got a 52. We see Diamond Dallas Page. He's in Commissioner Regal's office by himself tonight. He's sitting in Regal's chair with his feet on Regal's desk. And Diamond Dallas Page goes, "It's funny that the WWF commissioner is not here. No one could find this guy, but he always seems to be there when he opens his mouth and has an opinion. Regal, you made fun of me losing to The Rock at SummerSlam. Willie, how did you do in your match at SummerSlam? Oh, that's right, you weren't even booked on SummerSlam. But you want to shame me for losing to The Rock? I know one on one, you could not defeat The Rock. Just like one on one, you could not defeat me. So, Regal, what about you and me? I'll be waiting for your answer." And this got a 59. In a bout that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Triple H defeated Chuck Palumbo by pinfall with an ace crusher. Triple H successfully defends the Intercontinental Championship. This got a 52. Triple H selfishly used his superior skills to take most of the offense, making Chuck Palumbo look weak. The match suffered as a result. That's why it got such a low rating. So while Triple H defeated Chuck Palumbo, Palumbo's partner O'Haire was backstage, and Chris Jericho basically attacked Sean O'Haire for being attacked by Palumbo and O'Haire on Raw. This got a 48. Then, in a post-show bout that had great heat and good wrestling, The Undertaker defeated Albert by pinfall with the Tombstone. This got a 49. And an exceptional post-show match, The Rock defeated William Regal by pinfall. This got a 56. Uh, if you don't have main eventers, you have a TV taping or a pay-per-view for that matter, do a post-show. Um, I kind of wish I had, now that I see how the rest of the card did, I kind of wish I had The Rock and Undertaker on there in matches, but at the same time, just to have a nothing match, I don't know if that would have helped either. So 62, and that made us lose popularity. Shoot. All right. So I did go over the backstage happenings on Sunday Night Heat episode. So just gonna, like I said, go over the emails that we get, um, and then um, go over then see if anyone's ready to come up from developmental once we hit September before I end this for tonight. Okay. So drug test fees, and MTV unhappy of Heat, which did not meet their minimum requirements. Okay. All right. So let's go to Monday of week 1 and just to see if anyone's ready to come up from developmental, and then I'll end this episode. Okay. So Smackdown got a 1.27. House show. Dave Batista went from muscular to ripped. Daniels wants to be called up. Trish is back. Heat got a .09. Brian Adams has now returned to the company. UPW have been given a warning that they face bankruptcy if their financial position does not improve. And Johnny Ace has handed in his notice as he is unhappy. Okay, I might buy out UPW, um, and just get whoever's over there, since they're doing so awful. But I don't know. So let's see if anyone is a major star that's ready to come up that's not a road agent. Christopher Daniels is just a star, so he's staying there. Rip Rogers is a road agent. No, so no one's ready to come up. So let me go to UPW and see if maybe I should buy them out. Let's look at their roster. They got Aaron Aguilera, who's in developmental, Adam Pierce, Alcatraz, Bad Boy Brazil, B-Boy, Bison Smith, Boyce LeGrande, Donovan Morgan, Dynamite D, El Jefe, Eric Bischoff, Frankie Kazarian, Funky Billy Kim, Ghost Walker, Horseshoe, Kiji Sakota, Lexi Fife, Little Nate, Looney Lane, excuse me, Marty Cabo, Max Justice, Michael Modest, Mike Bell, Mike Knox, Mikey Henderson, Nathan Jones, Navajo Warrior, Rick Bassman, Ricky Reyes, Rocky Romero, Shane Ballard, Shannon Ballard, Smelly or Mark Bell, Super Dragon Tank Abbott, Todd Kennelly, Tom Howard, Zuma Howard, and Tony Jones. I don't know if I'm gonna buy them out because how much would it cost? Okay, so I would have to pay off basically their debt. And at this point, I don't know if it's basically just going at basically get their major stars or the guys I'm interested in and let the others go. But I would put them in developmental anyway, at least at first. Let's see. Pillage allows you to pick which assets you want to keep before closing it down. If they are more popular than you in a region, you'll absorb that popularity to your own. So, yeah, so I'm going to have to think about this. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe if you did. And the next episode will be the first war in September of 2001. Until then, peace out, everyone.